Alright guys, something new here. I was inspired to make this in due part of Aaron Hansen on Game Grumps. He did a video where he showcased a lot of his old material, particularly his art and his game that he had canceled. Here's the thing with me though. A lot of my old art is kind of gone. Like, I had fucking stacks of notebooks at one point, and well, most of them have been kind of trash. Not doing my part. I would have kept them, but the most I have is from about. Excuse me, I'm sick a little bit. But the most that I have right now is from I think about 2014 to 2016 as far as that shit goes. But I'm not capable of recording those because I don't have a separate camcorder, and my phone's camera, while good, is very bad with space right now. So I figured, why not just do this? And what this basically is I'm hopping on to some nostalgia. What I'm playing right now is Little Big Planet 3, but the levels from 1 and 2 are backwards compatible. And I want to call it kind of an art video because Little Big Planet 1 has a lot of my stuff from December 2010 to February 2011. And Little Big Planet 2 has stuff ranging from 2011 till about 2013 or 14. So yeah, let's get right into it. And by the way, just a word of warning. Well, first off, you might hear noise coming outside of my house. You might, because there's a bunch of dudes working on shit. So you're gonna have to probably bear with that. Secondly, some of the stages might not work properly because even though they worked okay-ish between Little Big Planet 1 and 2, Little Big Planet 3 slightly adjusted the physics. So some of the God, I hate that shit so much. But I'm sorry. But the physics are slightly different in Little Big Planet 3, so some stages are completely unplayable on Little Big Planet 1, and some stages in Little Big Planet 2 are unplayable, or unfinishable. So, yeah, also, Jesus Christ, what the fuck are they doing out there? Ugh. Right when I start recording, too. But, yeah, and finally, these are old levels. These levels came from 8 years ago, people. Do not expect quality here. This is me looking back at what I was capable of back then. And they are by no means good. As a matter of fact, I'm expecting to cringe as I play this today. But the way I see it is, even though I look back at my old artwork and typically don't like what I've done, or anything you would call art and didn't like what I've done, it's always nice to look back and just see just how much further I've came ever since I started doing shit like this. Like, you'd be surprised, and you know what, you really shouldn't, but most artists always have their rough starts. But yeah, I'd say let's get right into it. Keep up with while I played the Little Big Planet 3 was my bio, and it had changed constantly. So let's read this, because I know I was brutally honest about myself. Hello to anyone here who just magically stumbles here. My Little Big Planet 1 content is hot trash. My Little Big Planet 2 content ranges from to decent at best. I haven't posted anything on Little Big Planet 3 yet, but that's because now I am fully capable of making something amazing. When will that time come? That will be answered in due time. When it comes, it'll most certainly be a game. I am active on PSN, and I also host a YouTube channel. But yeah, I'm going to be honest. That is pretty much spot on, but I can't really say when I'm actually gonna post anything on this game because I'm busy with actual projects now. Little Big Planet used to be my way of doing art when I didn't have a computer and when I didn't have Metabang Paint Pro, because you know I wasn't gonna use fucking Paint because Microsoft Paint's kind of trash. But yeah, I used to do a lot of art related stuff on this game, and now that I have, you know, an actual software to do that type of shit, I don't see how much useful this is other than to make games. But I guess I kind of lost my urge to play Little Big Planet as obsessively as I used to back when I first got this game alongside Black Ops. So, I don't know. Maybe one day, maybe I'll come back and do something. But let's have a look at the Little Big Planet 1 levels first. So, my biggest thing on here was the Metal Gear Solid series that I did. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why I love Metal Gear Solid. It's one of my all-time favorite series. I have absolutely no idea why I was so influenced by Metal Gear during this time period. I think it was because I got the Game of the Year edition of Little Big Planet 1 with my PlayStation, and it had a really dope-ass Metal Gear Solid DLC that came with it. And I made a bunch of shooting galleries, I guess, with it, and I'll save that for last in this video, though. I'm gonna check out these real quick. Where to start? I'll start with Story of Revenge, Part 1. Still a bit of a work in progress. A bit of a work in progress, because, you know, it being 2011 when it published, and it being 2018 indicates how much of work in progress it is in. Okay. First lesson on being a ninja is being acrobatic. Jump your way to the next lesson. So, something I'm going to highlight here real quick. That's an asset from my Metal Gear Solid levels. I have absolutely no idea why in my ninja shit that I was going to do, that I decided to reuse assets from a Metal Gear Solid shit. But by all means, I wasn't the brightest individual in 2011, so let's keep this going. Another thing to be a ninja, in situations like this, you must use your head. So I don't know if any of you have noticed, but there's a fucking switch on that little whatever the hell that's supposed to be on the left. Now, I'm surprised how a lot of Little Big Planet users don't really know, but you can grab onto this shit. I actually had to get used to that in this version because I first played Little Big Planet on the God damn it. I first played Little Big Planet on the PSP, and on the PSP version the physics were slightly different. So when it came to swinging on that one, all you had to do was tap R and then constantly move in the direction you were going. But since the physics were a bit more floaty on PS3, you have to actually swing back and forward. Oh my god. To get where you were going. Wait, what did that say? We're being attacked. Are ya? I can't tell. I will say, at least, even if my levels weren't the best, wait. I better not speak too soon. No. Oh, fuck. I almost made that shit, too. Damn it. Yeah, thank God I didn't speak. No. About to make it. Jump, damn it. Jump, damn it. Yeah, here's what I gotta respect about my old shit, though, is even if I wasn't particularly good at, like, designing shit, I had really interesting ideas, and, like, my platforming setups were always kind of fun. Like, I'm having fun with this, even if I didn't really make my own assets, which, low-key, oh my god, what has stars? So, PlayStation kind of had the same habit, not as much, but Little Big Planet kind of carried the whole let's censor shit unnecessarily, and it censored happened. So it makes it sound like I said a dirty word. I had music playing. I think I forgot the I think it's because the last time I was playing in community levels, I had copyrighted music going through the shit. Yeah, let's turn that on. Yeah, I had used a lot of Metal Gear music because, you know, I was just so influenced by Metal Gear, clearly. And this is supposed to be an object, but it's like just a bunch of squares. What the hell was that? Clearly the final boss from the first game. dramatic music and coming into effect. And I remember thinking this was such a dope-ass boss battle, and I literally just copy and pasted the final boss from the fucking first game. Like, no difference whatsoever. Bring those hands down, guy. Yes. No. Damn it. Walked right into that, too. Walked right into that, too. Okay, guy. Bring those hands down. Boop. I destroyed the shit, did I not? Seriously? How am I supposed to get you, guy? Okay. At least that isn't broken. And for whatever reason, I didn't... I should have made it where when that shit went away, it would have, yeah, you know, disappeared. I don't know, I wasn't... so this one in particular, Out of This World 3. So, I'm not sure how old school a lot of you are, but there was this really dope-ass game that came out on the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Omega, a couple of systems called Out of This World. And it's known in Europe as Another World. And it got a sequel on the Sega CD called Another World, or Out of This World, Heart of the Alien, which came with the original and the sequel. And I was like, man, this game is so fucking awesome, man. And I was so influenced by this game from the 90s. Holy fuck, can they not? What are they fucking doing out there? I don't know, man. They have fucking like construction cars outside of my window right now. But nah, I was so fucking influenced that I decided that I wanted to make a sequel on this game, and it's fucking terrible, man. I'm pretty sure, like, at the top right, you'll notice that only one person has completed it. There's a very valid reason for that. That's probably because I was the only one who beat my own fucking levels. Because I noticed, I used to play Little Big Planet with a lot of people, including my best friend, and I noticed that a lot of these people could never beat my levels. And I thought it was just their lack of skill, but quite frankly, I think it was because my levels were not very goodly designed. Isn't that Lester's car? It does not look like a Ferrari in my recognition, and that's my very badly done fucking, what the hell? My very badly done little background shits. Also, this interesting thing about this wall texture. I can't rip it off anymore? Literally in the old games, in the old versions of the game, oh, this is my little cinematic cutscene of my character, whom I thought was really badass and reminiscent to, Lester. Kevin Sidney, yeah. I kid you not, guys. I used to think I was cutting edge with this shit, but it just looks so fucking bad. They don't let you take the stickers off anymore. Yeah, in the original games, if you were in play mode, you were still capable of removing shit. I don't know why those blue dogs are there. I think someone fucked up the level. I used to get so mad I wouldn't play with other people when I made a level because they would fuck around too much. Dang, Lester, I didn't know you were such a pack rat. I could see the dark... Why didn't I put any cameras here? If I would have put cameras here, you wouldn't see that shit, but you know, obviously I didn't think about that. This is Lester's desk, obviously. Yeah, this is totally what the room looked like when Lester got fucked up. So yeah, this is the part where you get teleported into the other world, and something's supposed to spawn in and try to kill you. Which is that. I know that's not a snake. Oh, and at the top right of the screen, you'll see the little lion thing. It's not Minecraft blocks in the original game, I assure you. That thing terrified me as a child in the original game, but let's get going. I'm not gonna lie. Well, technically the stage is now broken in Little Big Planet 3 because Little Big Planet 3 added 16 layers. Little Big Planet 1 and 2 only had 3. And there was an exploit in the first two games where you could make 3D layers, as they would call it, because it would go beyond the 3 layers you could do. So I actually like that I experimented that a little with that a little bit, even though none of this is what the original game looked like. Now, the reason why I say it's broken is because now when I step on these guys, if I jump a little bit too high, I can go in the background layer, which isn't supposed to happen. This shit here is not supposed to happen, so... Yeah, you can thank Sumo Digital for fucking that up. By the way, the snakes did not... God, the level is fucking broken, man. Why, Little Big Planet 3? You break my childhood. And then the little fucking... That thing's supposed to be the lion. It wasn't fucking 10,000 acres big. It was roughly about your average lion size. I'm gonna be honest, if I remember correctly, this level was more or less just me trying to recreate segments of the first game and then doing it a little bit differently. You're supposed to jump here and swing all the way to the left, and then that lets you kill him. Which I'll admit, that was kind of cool. You know, I like I said, I had a lot of good ideas. It's just that I didn't design them very well. But yeah, honestly, if I really wanted to make this epic, I probably could have just... I should have made that invisible. But I probably could have just fucking recreated elements from the first and second game. This was supposed to be epic. Out of this... I didn't even... I'm assuming the object complexity got really bad. And so I just finished the rest of it in stickers. That's so fucking bad. Okay. Okay, Brandon. Jesus Christ. So apparently right next to that, like just immediately right next to it is the prison from the second stage of the game. That's the fucking jail cell that the alien guy and Lester breaks out of in the game. Except I don't know why that something that was legit just a pit is where the entrance is in this game. I don't know. Here's that Metal Gear gun. Instead of making my own assets, I use a fucking doll arm in a shitty little black... Because that was me trying to recreate the gun pickup scene from the game. And this is basically... Why are they so damn big? They weren't fat, they were kind of swole. Alright, so... This was me kind of recreating something that someone else did, where they put a little thing here. The only thing I didn't think of was, first off, this fucking camera. Second off... Okay, good. Good. What the hell was I fucking thinking? This is the vent. I think? I don't know, man. The vent was supposed to be beneath everything. Not on the top floor. Maybe this is a separate vent. Oh no, this was the vent. For whatever reason I thought it'd be smart to put it there instead of... But the vent's filled with water. Wait, did I... No, this is leading to the caves. Oh, okay, yeah. And if you go in here, I think there was like a secret or some shit. You're supposed to... Boop. You used to be able to fucking jump over it. Whatever. I have no idea what the hell I was trying to do. Physics are also different in this one, so again. So you may, if you remember the original game, you don't recognize this, because this is what I was trying to recreate, but apparently they speak in English. There's supposed to be text boxes here. I don't know why they're not showing up. Are they supposed to be like, Lester, what are you doing here? So, in an effort to correct my mistake of making them too fat, I made them small, and now they look like fucking... I'm dying. And you have to hit them directly in the... God damn it. This goes back to the whole I wasn't very good at designing my stages. I'm gonna try to guess shoot a little bit. Alrighty. Yeah, I was just so bad at designing shit like this. Where am I supposed to hit him exactly? Oh well, fuck it. Wooded bridges? Wow, Lester, you've been through a lot. Yeah, so much that they managed to build a bridge within minutes of you destroying the fucker. Wait. Technically the bridge was already kind of fucked. I don't... And then I tried to be like epic and like add a motorcycle here. There's like a little segment that wasn't there. Because, you know, you're not supposed to go over the bridge limit. And what did that say? Sorry, we're running out of room, but if you like this, wait till you see what it has turned into in Little Big Planet 2. Man, I bet people stayed waiting because I never did do anything with it. Oh my god, that was an experience. Alright, so next up is Kane and Lynch 2 Fragile Alliance, which was one of the first few games I had on PlayStation 3. I'm surprised I haven't mentioned it, but Kane and Lynch 2 was... I liked it. Not a lot of people liked Kane and Lynch, but I got a kick out of it. And it was one of my first multiplayer shooter experiences because Kane and Lynch had this co-op mode called Fragile Alliance. And basically, it was every stage was like a heist. And what you did was you and a bunch of randoms would group up and take money from a vault. And then at that point it was everyone for himself, because it was kind of like you either stay together afterwards or one person had the opportunity to turn on everyone else and then take the money for themselves, but in risk of getting everyone else to turn against them. So I don't know what I was trying to accomplish here. You can't kill each other in Little Big Planet 1 because it wasn't really an option. So it was pretty much just my attempt at making the co-op aspect of that mode, and I can't tell you how good I did of that. So let's see here. So that's the explosion that the shit usually set it off in. There are images here from Metal Gear again, because I was just so damn influenced by Metal Gear. It's hardly visible, but that's because of the new lighting. I don't know why I was advertising. Yeah, look, more Metal Gear shit. Why was I so influenced by that? God damn. So the idea is you go here, you just kind of walk in a steady stream for a hot minute. Got that epic guitar solo that was totally in the original Kane and Lynch. So yeah, you just kind of walk into a steady line. And my top score is by myself, because I used to go on my second account, play my own levels, and review it with positivity, because I thought that would boost my shit. But, you know, hey, what people didn't know at the time won't hurt them. It's whatever, though. I don't play this game anymore. What reputation do I have to ruin now, other than nothing? Pretty sure there's still a Little Big Planet community going on. It's just not as big as it was in the LVP2 days. So yeah, once you collect those, you have to go over here. You got these little toy soldiers that you have to shoot. Low-key, I'm pretty sure if you're good at timing, you could run past them, but believe it or not, that shit was supposed to hit you. I'm pretty sure that isn't part of the logic differences between the original game. But yeah. This is the little police shootout that I tried to recreate. I tried to, anyway. What are these fucking cars? I'm pretty sure I reused those cars in my Ape Escape level. And then there's the shits, which, if I remember correctly, if you don't get on it correctly, the thing will drive away without you. Okay, well then. I wish the Kane and Lynch missions ended like that, because that would have been great. So I'll do one of my more ambitious ones, and not a lot of people understood this one, because a lot of fucking kids play this game, and even though I expect that, a lot of kids are not very bright, if I'm being completely honest. So actually, I remember changing the description to this one to make people understand what the fuck I was doing here, but let me bring it to your attention. To teleport to one of the levels, hit whatever switch, then hit retry on your puppet, I'm getting thumbs down for no reason. I probably was getting thumbs down for a very good reason, but you entered a world with 6 universes to stop a virus from getting military technology and unleashing missiles upon the world. So basically what I attempted to do here was, in games like Gex or Ape Escape or Crash or anything like that, they had a hub world, and that was supposed to be the teleportation. And they had a hub world, and the idea was I wanted to create a hub world, so this is like the hub world. And if we go over here, you'll see 2 doors. And these doors cannot be gone through until I beat the 2 levels in this area to unlock more of the hub world. So I was recreating that Gex aspect, and where the hub world would be ever expanding. So this is what I was trying to show people. You activate the switch and then you hold retry on your puppet, and that suicides you, and you're in the first level. So I guess since I didn't label the names on these, I can call this cave with derpy boxes and knives at the edge of them. So kids, don't play with knives. These switches are supposed to activate the doors, so you have to kind of collect shit throughout. And this is a boss, which is another reused asset I used from fucking Metal Gear. For some reason, I thought I was being so creative by doing that. In actuality, thank God this wasn't like professional shit, because that would have been blatant plagiarism if I knew any better. This part was always kind of annoying because I didn't necessarily make him move at a different time, I just made one a little bit faster. So the middle one's kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, see, that almost fucking clapped me. Oh fuck, that one almost clapped me too. Shit. So I'm supposed to hit this switch, which activates the light, and that's supposed to throw me back. So yeah, I don't know why I didn't realize this, but Metal Gear music, my obsession with Metal Gear at the time, I have absolutely no fucking idea. But yeah, let's go back and see what level 2 is all about. This is more or less just a speedrun level. Some people didn't know how to navigate this one. I don't understand. I like the look of it. I understand what I was going for. I think I was trying to do some weird semi shits like Metal Gear, you know, like the VR shits. You know, Metal Gear has been a common terminology throughout this video. That's because I was so influenced by Metal Gear at the time. I really liked that fucking DLC pack that they had, and I just always liked Metal Gear in general, so I don't know what the hell was wrong with me. You just jump over these, and you fall right down, and then you move forward, and there's the end. In Little Big Planet 1, if you wanted to have like invisible things that killed you, you would take a piece of gas and you would thin it out and it would become invisible. And I think Little Big Planet 2 corrected that so that it wouldn't be invisible when you did that. They added an actual invisible walls and stuff that will kill you if you touch it now. Little Big Planet 3 added those, but for the longest time people would use dark matter to do that. So yeah, level 3. I was going for more gunfights, and I reused assets from my fucking Kane and Lynch level. You see, there was a time when these bullets would actually hit you, and now that would only happen if I moved ever so slightly up. Now all I have to do is run. What the fuck? Wait, this part had a really annoying part to it too. I think it was either a puzzle or the platforming. It's the platforming. No! I hate this part. No! I almost had that fucking bit. Shit. Fucking... No! I hit X, I swear. Okay. Then run. Okay, good. I don't know why that part's so hard. It's the momentum that you need to get past it. Hit the switch and then run into that. Oh. And if we go up these stairs real quick. The stairs, guy. The stairs. Really? The stairs, damn it. If you go up these stairs, you'll notice that the doors are disappearing. So if we go over here. Boop. I don't know why or what I was thinking here, but you're supposed to just run over here. Activate the switch. And then you go over here. And you drag the switch. And you go over here and you hit retry. It's supposed to be my idea of a puzzle, but honestly, it was very vague. I'm pretty sure no one got that part at all. So we go over here to the next level. Felt like I was trying something cool here. Until you realize that I reused Metal Gear Solid assets. Again. Fuck. This is just reminiscent to my shootouts that I would do in Metal Gear Solid. The Metal Gear Solid levels that I've done. And trust me, I'm saving those for last. Okay. I really don't need to... I died. Are there invisible walls here? Okay, good. I was about to say, if I was about to suicide myself, I just pulled some autism right there. These are reused assets from Metal Gear. Again. Boop. I think there's more. I don't know why I stacked those there. I think there was a purpose to that. I think it was so you could reach the light. Low key though, you don't... Oh, God damn it, I just got caught in that shit too. It was supposed to be to reach the lights. But yeah, see, these are interesting ideas. Like, I thought about these things. Surprisingly. I have no idea why I decided for one stage that you had to personally retry to get out, and then actually thought maybe that they should just run into an invisible shit, so, you know, people wouldn't have to hit retry. But nonetheless... So technically I believe there are more levels in this, but here's the predicament. I'm not sure if it was just an LBB2 thing. Okay, so that... What the fuck? Yeah, so here's the predicament here, people. This level can't be beat. Yeah, for some reason, as much as I bragged about how cool it was back then, I could not actually, like... I never actually got it finished. And I could have swore, and unless I was dreaming, that I got to the very top. I don't know, guys. It has been completed 0 times, so the evidence speaks for itself. This one in particular is actually one that I still like. This spawned a game that I ended up making on Little Big Planet 2, which I'll hover over to the Little Big Planet 2 section real quick. Ape Escape Online. And so much so that I basically took the entire level and then tweaked it to be a level for Ape Escape Online. So yeah, I'm just gonna run into it. I'm a fucking huge Ape Escape fan. In my opinion, it's one of the greatest games of all time, especially the second one. I know people would say the third, but hey, the third's just as good in my eyes. The first one's pretty good too. I even liked On the Loose, which was a remake on the PSP, even though it didn't have analog controls. This more or less is Ape Escape with guns, so I had a weird obsession with guns. It's supposed to be the camera enemies, Brendan. Enemies from Ape Escape 3. I am gonna have to mute this music so I don't get not plagiarism, fucking, what do you call it? Content ID. So yeah, you're supposed to shoot them in the head. And yeah, I actually liked how detailed this is. It's not like the most detailed thing I've ever seen, but it shows that I've progressed when it comes to this shit. Interesting thing here is I tried to do the replayability thing that the games always did, and I made it where when you complete the level, you could go back with a special sticker and get some materials that I saved, because this game lets you like give people gifts. And I even did a little bit of a bonus by, if you had that sticker from this game or this level, you could use it in Ape Escape Online to get even more bonus content, because Ape Escape Online had the same hub world concept, except it was more fully realized. And I basically made it where having all these stickers would unlock secrets within the you know, I wouldn't know if it would actually be secrets, but you would unlock shit to open up rooms to get to the end game, because there actually was an end game in Ape Escape Online. And that was in the shit, I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. But yeah, I tried to also recreate the apes, all their variations, because there were so many variants of the apes in Ape Escape. This was the gun one I was trying to do. Fucking fuck it. Oh. This is a camera. I think I just put that there for cover. Okay, fam, you can get back with that bullshit. It's ironic because here's the thing, guys. Ape Escape 3 was actually kind of unheard of from me for a while. I had Ape Escape 1 on the PlayStation. Then I had Ape Escape 2 on the PlayStation 2. I had On the Loose on PSP, but while I was aware that there was an Ape Escape 3, I had literally saw nothing of it for a long time. And then I ended up getting Ape Escape 3 on the PlayStation 2 in about, I think it was in 2010. And basically I got my PlayStation 3 at the end of 2010, like on Christmas. So I was just riding off the Ape Escape 3 hype as I got my PlayStation. So I guess you could say that I ended up making the Ape Escape thing out of inspiration. I'm a big Ape Escape fan, so no shockers there. I'm only here because of the Metal Gear Solid and Ape Escape thing. Go fucking figure, right? It's like everything I did at this point in time was fucking Metal Gear Solid. I have no fucking clue why. Yeah, so if there was a cut in the video, that was because my brother walked in wondering what all that noise is, and I guess he, just like me, was trying to figure out what the fuck they're doing outside of our house. But yeah, more camera action, I guess. Boop. Downtown highway. You're supposed to go up here. And I reused those dumb fucking kitty looking cars from fucking the Kane Lynch level that I made. And I honestly don't know why I was okay with that. It looks so fucking bad. I don't know, man. I was a very creatively challenged kid back then. I still died. What the fuck? Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna move on here. Boop. I don't know why I'm I used to think this level was exciting because like you button mashed R1 to kill these things, and it was just kind of fucking lame, if I'm being honest. Pretty sure that's supposed to open the door. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to see if this level's even finishable now. Also, the bottom segment is a lot. I may have copied basically the entire level for the Ape Escape Online portion, but this part right here was redone entirely. I did something a lot cooler with it. And then just mindless button mashing. Oh, okay. Then what the hell is the point of going up here? I forgot. I don't know. I don't question these damn things anymore. So yeah, this is the end. I did some cool light thing, I guess. Yay! But yeah, that level's alright. I don't really like that version as much as the new one. So yeah, I tried to do another series called This is Time Travelers and Prince of Persia Warrior Within. Time Travelers and Prince of Persia Warrior Within 2. And I don't know what the hell I was trying to do here. Prince of Persia Warrior Within is one of my favorites of the Sands of Time trilogy. Some people would disagree. I don't give a shit. I thought it was a great game. And apparently I was so influenced by it that I thought, hey, let's make a shits. So I'm gonna turn music on in hopes that I'm not about to get content ID'd. That timing. God damn it. Okay, so boop. So this is supposed to be water. The very end of that layer kills you. Because I thought that was smart, apparently. So, jump over here. I had tutorials on how to do this, and I don't know why they're not showing up. I like how cool this looks. Okay, well, it's kind of muddy. I can see that I tried with this one. This looks more like Out of This World than the fucking other one did. What the hell? I was really proud of that back then. Now it's kind of this is more water and like death. This drags you up. I'm curious. I could potentially swing to that. Yeah, indeed you can. I can skip all the way to the other side if I ever so chose to. You see, this is shit that I didn't think about, man. I'm like fucking the Mortal Kombat devs and their lack of balance in their fighting games. This is shit that I should have thought about but didn't. But I'm not gonna fucking cheat. I'm gonna try to showcase the rest of the level. So I had an idea here where you found secret treasure chests that had key items in it. And that was a pretty cool idea. So first enemy, you notice it's not like one of them fucking weird things from the game. Yeah. You're supposed to put a Prince of Persia Revelation stick here, but I never actually activated it. So I don't know why it doesn't work like it's supposed to. Hey, maybe that picture frame does. It does, indeed, do. So down here I put a bunch of fucking water, quote unquote. I actually never got to use the water until Little Big Planet 2 because I never had the Pirates of the Caribbean DLC, despite the Game of the Year edition coming out around that time that the Pirates of the Caribbean fucking DLC happened. You know, they got lazy and didn't put that DLC in the game, but whatever, you know, I'm not gonna make a big fucking deal about it. Yeah, so more mechanical thingies. Oh, I used to think this part was so badass, but it's so fucking cheesy. Come on, I know you're out there. Show yourselves. So, if you have very fond memories of this game, I'm basically quoting directly what happened in this part of the game. Okay, it's the same one. I'm pretty sure. Where I live, we face our enemies. And if our enemies are unarmed, we offer them a sword! So notice how, since the case didn't have like the lower part of his body without the name being there, I tried to recreate his lower portions with assets of the game. It just looks so fucking bad. If I was gonna go through the effort to remake his portions like that, why didn't I just fucking why didn't I make his feet? I don't know what the hell I was thinking. So then enemies fall from the shits as well as a checkpoint. And obviously the music with the rock and it. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I was doing, to be honest. So up here activates the hole for the next segment. And more shit with the revelations and the Warrior Within case. This hole was supposed to be like the hallway that you went into because it was in that direction. But since it was a 2D game, yeah, I had to make it a hole because for some reason I thought that was smart. So this is like platforming, which by no means resembles the portion from the stage, but nonetheless. Then you slide into the abyss, which has nothing to fucking do with the game. More treasure. I don't know what the hell I was handing out, to be honest. Prince of Persia Warrior Within 2. So I'm pretty sure what I was trying to mention here is that, hey, there's a part 2 coming, but the way I did it, it made it seem like I was making a sequel to the fucking original game. Because that was smart. So, next segment. This will be the end of this video, because I'm going to make the Metal Gear bit like its entirely own little shits. So, this will be the final part of the video. Oh! I remember this part. This part was actually kind of dope. Too bad the rest of it wasn't quite as dope. I tried to remake like the little puzzles and traps that the original I jumped right into that. I forgot that also this part likes to fucking do that to you. What the fuck, dog? Why did I make the startup so slow? We get it, trying to be epic, and you're not. Just continue. If you're wondering why I basically killed myself, it's because if you bounce on the handles of the knives, it'll bounce you up instead of hurting you. Boop. I have to walk in between those. I think that's, even though it's not really good design, I did it to be... Okay. Boop. And this knife thing can kill you. Boop. I think it can. And if you go up here... Brandon, what the fuck? Just keep going forward, guy. And up here was supposed to be like one of those fucking water shrine thingies, and whatever reason I didn't felt needed to make it. So this is an interesting little puzzle, right? I just do this and then I run to the right. Thought that was so high edge for some reason. It really wasn't. Okay, so more reused assets from Metal Gear. I honestly don't know what the purpose of this was, but you were supposed to jump on the wooden part, but little did I realize you could literally just fucking... Could I potentially skip a segment? I think you could, but I'm not gonna waste my time doing that. And then I did another little puzzle thing here, where you have to hold the thing and then jump as quickly as possible to the left, so you'd have enough time to get on the platform within the right height and then jump here. Like I said, I had interesting ideas. I just felt like I didn't execute them well. Now I remember this part basically being unfinishable on 2 and 3, because in 1 the gas would just be a square, but in 2 and 3, it's a blurry square, so you can't accurately make your jumps. Like that. Fuck, I almost made it. Fuck. I'm so disappointed in life. I almost made that shit. Okay, I actually did it this time. Fuck. So what's funny here though, by the way, is originally I had this idea like the original Prince of Persia, Warrior Within, where once you get down here you'd be able to get back up. Well, stupid ass me forgot to lower the goddamn thing here, and instead of being able to go back up for replayability purposes, because I believe they made shortcuts to make going back to these spots easier, but instead of fucking doing that, I made the mistake of doing that. So yeah, GG me. So this is supposed to be like some platforming. I don't know what the hell I was doing. This is supposed to be that black guy who has like the birdie shits, and you fight him constantly throughout the game. But instead I hung him on a piece of string and made him shoot a gun at you. So I George Lucas the fuck out of this game, low-key. So I don't know what the hell I was trying to do here. And then this little object breaks. I used to think that was cool. And clap. And this magic is just over. It's over. So goddamn good, right guys? I'm a fucking mastermind. So yeah, that was basically a couple days worth of content. I say that because I haven't even hit the tip of the iceberg yet, because I still have the Metal Gear Backstory series, the Metal Gear Solid 2 series, and then my Metal Gear Solid DLC 3 series, Team Lava, my Black Ops recreation, and Ape Escape Online. Yeah, hopefully you guys got a kick out of this. Again, this is basically me showcasing, my way of showcasing my old quote-unquote art. Speaking of old art, there's a segment here in Little Big Planet where you can upload screenshots, and I think I'll actually look back at that one at the very end of this series, because I know for sure that I put up art and pictures of friends that I used to hang with on here, so that's gonna take me back. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and Genji 87 is out.